Hey, in today's lesson, we are learning some very common phrasal verbs to talk about things that we all do around the house. Let's go. First up, we have to clean up. To clean up. Now, to clean up doesn't only mean to clean something, it actually means to tidy and organize a space or an area. So for example, please clean up the living room before our guests arrive. Please clean up the living room before our guests arrive. Now this could mean that you actually have to clean, like sweep and vacuum and mop. Or it could just mean that there are things all over the place and you need to tidy or organize a little bit. Maybe your kids have left toys on the floor and you need to clean up the whole area. Another example, make sure you get the kids to clean up their room before they go out to play. Get the kids to clean up their room before they go outside to play. So to clean up just means to tidy the area and organize things, put them in their right place. Next, we have take out. Now, take out means to remove something from one area and put it somewhere else. Take something out. It's very, very common to say, can you take the trash out? Can you take the trash out? This means that you remove the trash from the trash bin or wherever it is and take it usually to a dumpster or maybe a trash chute if you live in an apartment building like me. So I remove the trash from my place, from my house, and take it to the designated area that I need to put it in. But we can also use this for things like plates and glasses. For example, can you take 2 cups out of the cupboard for me? Can you take 2 cups out of the cupboard for me? Or you can take something out of a drawer, for example. Okay, so take something out just means to remove it from one location to put it somewhere else. Now the opposite would be to put away, to put something away. This means to return an item to its proper or correct or designated location. So for example, you might tell your kids to put their toys away. They probably have a toy box or a closet or a drawer or a bin, and that is where their toys live. You will tell your kids, put your toys away. Or if you have a dishwasher, after the dishes are clean, you usually put the dishes away. Or after you have washed your clothes, you need to put your laundry away. Okay, so I need to put my laundry away. I have to put the dishes away. We use this very often when we are doing chores or cleaning up around the house. We put things away where they belong. Next, we have to wash up. To wash up. Now, to wash up has 2 different meanings. In British English, to wash up actually means to wash your dishes after you've eaten or after you've cooked a meal. It's very common to hear people say, I'll do the washing up, or I have to do the washing up, or I will wash up after dinner. And again, this means to wash your dishes. Now, in North American English, wash up means to clean yourself up a little bit, specifically your hands and your face, usually before you have a meal. So it's very common to say, I have to wash up before dinner, or I'd like to wash up before dinner, or to tell your kids, make sure you wash up before dinner. All right, so it basically means wash your hands, splash some water on your face, clean yourself up a little. And in British English, it means to wash dishes. Next is to wipe down. To wipe down. Now, to wipe down just means to clean an area, a surface area, with a cloth or a sponge, to literally wipe it, maybe with some cleaning spray or some soap and water, or even a dry cloth. So for example, don't forget to wipe down the mirrors. Don't forget to wipe down the mirrors when you're cleaning the bathroom. Or I have to wipe down the countertop after I cook. I have to wipe down the countertop after I cook. Or the windows are dirty. Can you wipe them down, please? Okay, so it's very common to wipe down windows, a mirror, a table, a countertop, pretty much any surface that gets dirty or dusty easily. Next, we have to lock up. To lock up. Now, to lock up basically means to lock all of the possible exits or entryways into your home, like your doors and your windows, for example. So usually people say, don't forget to lock up before bed, or I'll just lock up and then I'll be right to bed. Okay? It's also common to use this in a workplace or an office. If you are the last person leaving for the day and you are responsible for closing everything, making sure everything is shut down and locked up, you can say, I will lock up, or I have to lock up today. Okay, so to lock up means to securely close and lock all of your doors and all of your windows, either at home or at work as well. Now, if you're enjoying today's lesson and you want to learn more phrasal verbs in the context of natural English conversations, make sure to check out the weekly English Words membership. This is a self-study online membership designed to teach you thousands of natural English words, phrases, idioms, expressions, and of course, phrasal verbs. You can study at your own pace and learn about tons of different topics. I will link the weekly English Words membership down below so you can learn more. And next we have stock up. Now, stock up means to buy a large supply of something so that you have it ready whenever you need it. A lot of people stock up on things when they are on sale. So for example, you might say, laundry detergent was half price, so I stocked up. Laundry detergent was half price, so I stocked up. This means that maybe I bought 3 or 4 or 5 boxes or bottles of laundry detergent because they were half price. So now I have a supply ready at home, okay? Another example, if you live in Canada, a cold country like Canada, and there's a snowstorm coming, you might stock up on groceries before the storm. So this means you have enough groceries and enough food at home that you will not have to go out again to buy more groceries in a snowstorm. And one of the most common ones that you probably know is turn on. Turn on means to switch on, to start, or to activate something, usually electronic. So for example, can you turn on the TV? Can you turn on the oven? Can you turn on the lights? Can you turn on the AC? So anything that you have to switch on, power on, or start in your home, you can turn on. Turn on the stove, turn on the oven, and so on. And of course, the opposite would be turn off. Means to switch the power off or power off a device after you've used it. So can you turn off the lights? Can you turn off the TV? Can you turn off the music? Can you turn off the stove? Can you turn off the oven? And so on. So turn on and turn off. Next is to hang up. Hang up. Now, to hang up means to place something, usually clothes or fabric, onto a hook or a rack. So for example, after you have a shower, you hang up your towel to dry, okay? Or when you get home, you hang up your coat in a coat closet or on a coat rack, for instance. Now, hang up can also mean when you end a phone call. Different meaning, but the same phrase. Sometimes phrasal verbs have more than one meaning. That's important to keep in mind. So you can say, where can I hang up my coat? Or do you have somewhere that I can hang up my coat? And you can also say, he hung up the phone on me. He hung up the phone on me. He ended the phone call. Okay, so hang up means to place fabric or clothing on a rack or a hook, or to end a phone call. Next, we have take off. Take off. Now, take off also has some different meanings, but let's stick to take off as a household phrasal verb. It just means to remove clothing or accessories or anything that you wear, really. So, for example, please take your shoes off before you come inside. Please take your shoes off before you come inside. Or when you get home, I'm sure that you take your jacket off, and I'm sure that you take your shoes off as well. We can take our makeup off before bed. You can take any article of clothing off, accessories, or makeup, and it just means to remove. If you enjoyed today's lesson, make sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment to let me know, and subscribe so you don't miss future lessons like this. As well, make sure to grab your free ebook, English Conversations Made Simple. That is linked down below the lesson. Thank you so much for watching, learning, and spending time here with me today. I'll see you very soon in another one.